Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. I'm Jacob, and in today's video, I'm going to share my dividends for the month of May in 2022. And as far as market performance in May, I gotta be honest, it's not really been too crazy. In fact, if we look at the portfolio from a 1-month lens, it's down about $59 or 0.23%. But if we look at the past 3 months, it's down just over 2.5%. But overall, inflation is still pretty high. It's about 8.3% right now, and a lot of people are predicting that we're going to be in a bear market for a little while. But one thing that I really love about dividend investing is that regardless of what type of market you're in, you're going to be getting those dividends month after month. I mean, sure, some companies may slow down on how much they increase their dividends, but if you invest in good quality companies, odds are they're going to keep increasing their dividends regardless. So just taking a look at the portfolio quickly before we hop into the dividends. Right now it sits at about $25,000, about $4,500 of gains, and that equates to about a 35% return. And I started investing a little over 2 years ago, so if you factor in that the average stock market return rate is about 7 to 10%, this 35% is actually looking pretty healthy if you consider those averages. And you know what? Some years are going to be great and some years are going to be bad. Everything moves in cycles. But if you have a long-term strategy, you should have nothing to worry about. With that said, let's hop into the dividends. The month kicked off with a $4.81 dividend from AT&T, and finally the stock split for AT&T and Warner Brothers Discovery has taken place, and with that the dividend payment actually decreased more than 40%. So AT&T this month is a little lower than in previous quarters, but that was to be expected with the stock split. Next is JP Morgan with $5.55. After that is Apple at $2.45, and Apple continues to be a powerhouse. I may be a little biased because I love Apple products, but hey, buy stocks of companies that you enjoy using their products. Not a very technical way to analyze stocks, but it's actually something that a lot of investors do. After that is a whopping $21.36 from Enterprise Product Partners. Awesome to see that come in. I remember getting $5 dividends and being super excited, so to see dividends come in now over $20 is just really great to see. Colgate came in next with $2.24. After that is Costco, and that is $1.14. And Costco actually increased their dividend by about 13%. And I think that really speaks to just how important Costco is, especially in a bear market, because it is one of those stores that sells stuff for fairly cheap. And when inflation is high, especially for things like fuel, people have to cut back expenses. And one of the best ways to cut back expenses is by what you buy for food. And Costco, quite frankly, just has some of the best food prices around. Following that is Realty Income Corp monthly paying real estate stock. They brought in $4.65. Procter & Gamble is next at $3.74. And yes, a lot of these companies are really boring, but hey, that's the type of investing that I love. While I do have some growth stocks in my portfolio like Apple, Asana, Microsoft, and Tesla, I would say a majority of my portfolio is slow growth, blue chip dividend companies. They've been around for a very long time. They seem to constantly increase their dividends, and they're battle tested. After that is another monthly paying real estate stock, that is Stag Industrial, and they brought in $2.43. Pharmaceutical company AbbVie is next at $5.85. Another bigger dividend payment, this is from National Retail Properties for $9.74. This is a real estate company pretty similar to Realty Income Corp. However, National Retail Properties pays a quarterly dividend and not monthly. Following that is Caterpillar at 83 cents. And to round everything off, we got $7.16 from monthly paying ETF SPHD. And in terms of ETFs, SPHD has actually performed the best. And if you hover over to my ETF pie, you can see that SPHD is up about 45%. And compared to an overall market ETF like VTI is up 23%, so that's more than a 20% difference. And that's why I think it's a great idea to keep your portfolio diversified. So with those dividends for the month of May, that brings us to $71.95. That is in fact the highest month of dividends that we have to date. So everything is going along pretty smoothly. This time last year we had $48.70, so that's over a $20 gain there. And last quarter in month number 2 we had $66, so about a $5 increase from there as well. And one thing new that I want to show you guys is the dividend changes. So that's going to be any dividend that we got paid last time. What are those changes to this time that we got paid? Well, like I said earlier, when it comes to AT&T, the dividend decreased about 45% due to the Warner Brothers Discovery breakoff. The biggest increase is Costco, over 13%. And we had a few others like Apple and Colgate increase their dividends over 4%. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to mention I will be selling Warner Brothers Discovery, and I'm actually adding a new company, Ally Financial. So I'm excited to see how that is going to play out. But apart from that, that's all I got for this video. And if you wouldn't mind leaving a comment down below, how much dividend income did you receive this month? I'm always interested to see what you guys get. So if you're comfortable doing that, please share down below. If you did enjoy the video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.